So I am Melissa, also known as Mel, at Painting with Purpose, and I'm a painter and decorator. And as you can tell from the accent, I'm from Liverpool, Northwest.
Well, I've been looking forward to this chat for a while since you agreed to come on. So, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. When you sent the message, I was over the moon. So yeah, I really do appreciate you having me on.
You're welcome. It's awesome to have you on. So, yeah, let's talk about you. For the listeners that haven't come across you yet, can you share a bit of your background and how you got to where you are now?
God, right, we might go a bit deep here.
That's all right. Go as deep as you want.
I've done a little bit of everything. To be honest, most of my jobs have been male dominated. So from school, I did engineering,
Oh,
but I
wow.
didn't have my maths and English, and I didn't want to stay. So I just kind of moved on. I had like warehouse jobs. Worked in Michelin star restaurants. I've done a little bit of everything. I've worked in supermarkets, but the majority of them have all been like male dominated. So in the British Heart Foundation, I volunteered there and they weren't letting women in the warehouse, but I didn't want to stay on the shop floor. And I was like, I'm going in the warehouse. So I feel like I've always kind of pushed barriers with work because I feel like women have always sort of been held back. Like the jobs that we do now in our trades, it's not seen as normal to some men, if that makes sense. So I always kind of try and push those barriers. So yeah, I've done my painting and decorating, obviously that now. I've done that for the last 7 or 8 years. But whilst I've done that, I've had other jobs. So I worked in hospitality while I was doing my painting and decorating. This is probably my first year of just pure painting and decorating, self-employment. So
Wow.
I got sacked actually from my
No
job in
way.
hospitality, yeah, 3 weeks before Christmas.
Oh,
And everything just fell into place. It was sort of a blessing in disguise. It's the best thing that happened to me, to be fair, because from moving out of hospitality, I stopped drinking. Like I've got a healthier lifestyle. So everything with
wow.
the business has flourished. Like I couldn't be more appreciative of all the people I've met through like going to paint and decorating show and just speaking to people from my Instagram. Honestly, the support is incredible. Like I couldn't wish for more with it.
Strange, isn't it? How hitting rock bottom and dealing with some of the toughest things in life can bring something so pure and like the dream, like what you passion, like you wanted to do comes out of it, and then you just on a better path for you all round, like with the stopping drinking and everything. I stopped drinking when I started my own business back up, and because your mindset just changes with it, doesn't it?
I just think alcohol is so socially accepted and I was never taught like healthy measures. I was just going out and having shots and not even remembering how I'm getting home. And I just think it's quite unsafe. But it is so socially accepted. But I don't like who I am when I drink. It changes who I am. I think it changes all of us. And if anything, I've just got myself into trouble, to be fair, more than anything. So yeah, it's been the best thing coming away from it. And I do feel like the universe has rewarded me for that in the sense of like my business has flourished and just like me lifestyle so much healthier. So yeah,
Awesome. Amazing. So painting with purpose, where did that name come from? What's the meaning behind that?
I did have Mel's painting and decorating for like 7 years, and I thought I want to rebrand because I wanted to build a name, if that makes sense, like something people can support. And from my background, I didn't mention before, but I've also got my MVQ level 3 in health and social care. I did want to be a paramedic.
Wow.
I've always kind of had this feeling that I need to help in whatever I'm doing. So when I changed my name, I wanted it to kind of align with who I am. And for me, like, I don't know if you've seen my story on my page, like the job I did for Margaret, things like that. Well, I couldn't just turn up to a job like that and turn away and leave her. Like, it's not in my heart to do that. So, painting with purpose just felt like it fitted perfectly with me and had a bit of a ring to it because I feel like it just represents exactly who I am. And it will always be more than just picking up a brush and sticking a bit of paint on the wall. A lot of the times, the jobs that I go to, I leave feeling like a little piece of the family. I don't
Oh,
know how to explain that. It's when you're in someone's house and you're in their personal space for such a long time. Yeah, it just makes me feel like family sometimes. So yeah, I felt like that aligned with me. So it just had a little ring to it, and I had to stick. Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, I like that a lot. I agree. When you spend a lot of time in somebody's home, it's their personal space, and for them to accept you in it, it does, yeah, it feels homely, doesn't it?
I've had some customers that are so good. I'm like, will you adopt me? I remember
Oh,
in the summer, I was working on a house. It was an older couple. and they loved, like, the ninja machines and stuff. I'd be upstairs painting and she'd be like, "Melissa, your sorbet's melting," and I'd come downstairs to, like, fresh sorbet and ice creams and stuff. They really did look after me, but yeah, it's,
Wow.
little customers like that that, make it for me. Not obviously not getting the sorbet and stuff, but just the way you get, like, close-knit with them and kinda gel. It does feel, more than just a customer, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. It definitely makes sense. Sometimes I feel like the slightly older generation give out a little bit, not necessarily a little bit more, but you feel a little bit more appreciated sometimes, don't you? Because they just like the company as well of you being there.
Yeah, especially with Margaret. She was an 80-year-old woman that lives alone, had no family, had no children, were never married, and I just see a lot of strength in her, and I love that woman. And when I seen her, I was just like, "Oh, and I wanna do anything that I can to help her." So, yeah, she's a vegetarian because she loves animals. Like, when I turned up to her house, she feeds the dogs as they walk past and the birds in the garden. She's just a beautiful woman inside and out, and yeah, it makes a massive difference. I love stuff like that. Means everything to me, to be fair, having those customers.
Definitely. And I think it obviously shines through your want to help people when you talk about your feelings towards customers like that and seeing their struggles and wanting to help fix their environment effectively for them, isn't it?
I mean, obviously, we're all here to earn money and to build a business and build a brand or whatever. But at the end of the day, if I'm in a position where I can help someone, even if I'm out of pocket, I'm gonna help them. Like, it's not about money for me. It's about making a difference. Like, as a painter and decorator, you turn up to someone's house and you're putting your touch and they're putting their trust in you. And I think, yeah, it's massive for me. Like, I do appreciate it a lot. Recently, I've been trying to show gratitude every day for, like, little things. And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of, it's shown in the way that the universe is rewarding me for showing that gratitude. Does that make sense? I
Definitely.
kind of believe in, like, manifesting and stuff like that. So having positive mindset and stuff, I feel like that helps as well.
I agree. I'm very much on the path because I mean, it's a constant path of learning, isn't it? The gratitude and
I feel like it can be a battle with us women when our cycle comes because it's a terrible time for me.
yeah, that is something that I want to talk to you about actually. So we'll circle back round to that. Just sticking with the work aspect of things, what is it about painting and decorating that you enjoy the most that's made you stick at it for, did you say 7 years now?
Like 7 or 8 years now, yeah. I think more than anything, it's the fact that I'm able to be my own boss. I feel like a lot of the times when I've worked for companies, I'm never appreciated. You're just a number. And like, you can be replaced the next day.
Yeah,
But I've never, ever, ever had that feeling working for myself and working for my customers because the appreciation, it goes like far beyond what I ever did working for like a big employer because you are just a number at the end of the day. So yeah, I think that aspect of it, I mean, like everybody, I think it benefits everyone to try and do things for themselves if they can. But yeah, that's definitely like one of the best things about it.
I agree. I think that's something that I enjoy the most. And it was a big thing about me starting my business back up is just wanted to be my own boss and make my own decisions and manage my own time because I used to do shift work and it controlled my life so much. I couldn't do it anymore. So definitely being your own boss is if you can manage things properly, yeah, it's a winner all round.
And I mean, obviously, it's not easy and it comes with the stresses. If you've not got the bookings, you haven't got the money, and then it comes the panic, like how you're paying your bills and stuff. But I think once you build up that respectable name and you've got your community behind you and you're obviously good at what you do, then I think, yeah, the world is your oyster. You set your own limits, don't you? So you can only push yourself so far or so less. It's entirely up to you. The hardest thing for me with the business is the content, finding time to make content to post to kind of keep the page like running and keep people like interested in it. It's a full-time job in itself.
Tell me about it. I know. I mean,
Imagine you've got that, you've got your content, then you've got your podcast on top. So you are absolutely smashing it, by the way, might I just
oh,
add.
bless you. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, the social media is a whole beast in itself, isn't it? I mean,
100%.
obviously, as being self-employed, we take before and after pictures anyway. Well, I think most of us do,
Yeah.
just to see for our own peace of mind to make sure that we've covered everything. And if the customer comes back asking questions, then you've got the evidence to say, look, this is what it was like, etc., etc. Um, but then bundling that all together to showcase on your social media.
Adding in
Hit,
the words, adding music,
oh,
adding, like, voiceovers, it's a lot. It is a lot. And it's not even that, you have to have your tripods, you need to have lighting, sometimes people have got little mics, like, it is next level for
it's
the content.
expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah,
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
But no, I'm thoroughly enjoying your stories and your posts of your work and
Oh,
everything.
I feel like sometimes I am a lot, but that is my
No,
ADHD, and I try and be exactly who I am, and I try not to let the thought of others change that, because at the end of the day, they're not paying my bills, I am. And I think we all need to stop letting the thought of others stop us from reaching our true potential. Does that make sense?
absolutely.
There's so
Yes.
many things that I haven't done growing up because I'm scared of what people are going to think. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, people are going to judge you. Doesn't matter what you do. So just do it anyway. Do it and make sure that you're happy doing it. That's the main thing. Just make sure what
definitely.
you're doing, you're happy and you're not hurting anyone. And you've got my vote. I'll back you all the way.
It always comes back to in my head. This might sound silly, but it's the first example that jumped into my mind. It's like when you get dressed in the morning and you
Yeah.
put on the clothes that you want to put on, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and you think there's a moment that you think, "What are others going to think about what I'm wearing?" And it's like when you go out, innit? Are you wearing?
Not always picking ourselves apart.
Yeah, it's that kind of scenario that I think that it just applies to everything. Don't If you're happy with how you in that scenario, how you look and you're comfortable, sod what everybody else thinks.
This is it, isn't it? I think, yeah, just, you've got to do you.
100% because everybody else is doing them, you
That's
know?
it. And the people that are supposed to be there will be there naturally.
Yeah,
I think being authentic filters out the crap in a way, if that makes sense.
absolutely. Your posts and stories on those door handles, those brass
Oh, I
oh,
absolutely love them. You know what I'm mostly gutted about? I didn't take much before content. I've got loads of after, but I've only got a small amount of before, and I hate myself for it because yeah, it was immaculate. That was probably one of my favourite jobs last year to finish the year up, and I need to go back and get content of the stair runners because she's getting like a funky stair runner. So I'm waiting over the next couple of weeks to get back there to get the content. But yeah, I was really happy with them. That's the first project I've taken on like that. And
okay.
she never asked, that wasn't asked of the customer. But when I unscrewed it and seen that it was brass, I said, I'm taking these home. And she said, okay, yeah. So I was like, I'm taking them home. It was just my little project for me, that. But after 12 hours, I'm really, really happy with the way they turned out. Like,
They
so
were
happy with
stunning.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great effort there, loved it. And yeah, seeing that paint come off
Yeah.
and what was underneath,
12 hours of work. I was like,
beauty.
I was pacing my living room. Like, I didn't stop, honestly. But I think when I've got something in my head, I have to just get it out the way. So yeah, I think I was there until like 1 o'clock in the morning one night, just giving that a polish up,
Wow, that's
taking little cut
dedication.
videos of it with me light. Oh, I don't know. You have to have passion in what you're doing, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
See, it doesn't matter what I partake in. I have to give 100. I don't think I can't get out of bed unless I'm giving you 100%. There's no point in getting out of bed for me. That's the way I see it. Just smash it. Smash its head in, basically.
Just go for it,
That's it, yeah.
absolutely. As you've mentioned and you have spoken about quite openly on your social media, you've got ADHD
Yeah,
and
I haven't had a proper diagnosis from a doctor, but yeah, I am awaiting. But as you
gotcha,
know, the lists are quite long. I don't feel like I need one. I already know how
okay.
it's affecting me. And but to be fair, I didn't realise until like 2 years ago. Somebody mentioned it to me. Before that, I was oblivious, living under a rock. Thought that the life that I was living was just a normal life, like everybody else. But then, when I looked into it, the hardest part for me was my emotions. Like I get so deep and so upset, and I feel things in my soul. I can't really explain it. Yeah, it can be quite heavy sometimes. So looking into it and looking into PMDD as well, which affects 30% of women that have ADHD. It's
Oh, I
like,
didn't know that.
it's basically classed as like a severe one, but like some women are suicidal. Like the self-hate is incredible. Like even yesterday, I had a little day where I was like, I'd have certain thoughts where I'd be like, my biggest struggle is loneliness because I don't have a partner, and obviously I'm running a business alone, I live alone, eat alone, sleep alone, student alone. Like, so everything in life I'm sort of doing by myself. When my period comes around, I can get in my head and I can be like, I can say things to myself that are not very nice. Like, and I have to put things in place to stop that from spiraling, because if I don't, I can be in like a 3-day spiral where I will just tell myself that I'm not good enough. Like, I'll be alone forever. Like, I have to say to myself, no, like, you live a really good life. Like, you should, like, everything that you've got is immaculate. The only thing that you haven't got is a partner, and it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, and it doesn't mean you're never going to have a partner. But I have to stop and have these conversations with myself. It's like I have to stop the thoughts in the track, or they will spiral, and it can get to a pretty dark, horrible place. So yeah, I think not many people are aware of it. And I don't think there are many support groups out there for women to kind of speak to each other, and when we are having bad days, just like check in and be like, just remember, like, tomorrow's going to be better. It is just your hormones. It will pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, that final week before the bleed actually comes, for a lot of us, can be hard work. I'm sure you can agree.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, it's the things that kind of make me aware that it's coming is I get clumsy, and then I get angry, and then I get emotional.
Yeah.
And tears come with all of those,
Yes.
you
Yeah,
know?
that's
And that's not even on the PMDD level, that's just
just normal emotional.
normal, shall
Yeah.
we say. Yeah, and the struggle is real. It is. And
If anyone is watching this though and you do think that they could potentially have PMDD, my advice to you would be is to start writing a journal, a diary. So if you go to the doctors and you want a diagnosis, this is what they'll want from you before they'll see you. So if it's something that you think you struggle with, start a diary now and start writing down like each week your cycle and how you're feeling and your mentality, and it will help when you go to the doctor then if you are looking for a diagnosis. So just for anyone that might be watching or might need a little bit of advice or help, that should help a little bit with trying to understand yourself as well.
yeah,
So yeah.
definitely good idea that for sure. With your symptoms and how it comes on for you, in combination with your ADHD, what have you found helps you cope with it all?
It's weird because I feel lonely, but I don't want to be around anyone. Do you know what I mean? It's
I
almost as
do.
if like I need company because I need connection. But at the same time, the way I'm feeling, I just want to isolate and be alone. I can't really explain it. It's like, it's a bit of a weird one.
That
I
makes
have,
sense to me, though. That really does make sense to me.
I have to I'll write a list of gratitude. So I'll write down the things that I'm grateful for to try and throw that negativity out the door. It's basically, it kind of counteracts those negative thoughts and puts positivity back on in play, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's something that I will do. Just recognizing the pattern is massive. Understanding that it is hormonal and that it's not how you are actually feeling, if that makes sense. Like, it is linked to your cycle and it is going to pass. Some days I have to just give into it. Some days there's nothing that I'll do. I might have to spend a day in bed and cry, and the next day it will be better. But I think it's just taking each day as it comes, because I feel like last month was perfect. This month has been a little bit worse. I feel like next month might be a bad one.
Do you?
So yeah, so I think it comes in waves. So it's just about catching it before it really gets a hold of you. Surround yourself with people that understand it. Like, try and get like a little support group. Just don't be alone. If being alone is like a trigger for you, try and just find people to be with. Go and be with your friends or be at home with your mum, or just don't sit by yourself because it will make it worse. But you're not alone. You do all go through it if you are a person
That's
listening,
it.
and you do. So
Definitely. And if anyone, I'm sure Mel will agree, if anyone ever wants to talk or message or anything, I'm sure the both of us will be happy to respond. Yeah.
I have been thinking about trying to set up maybe like a WhatsApp group. I just haven't got around to it yet, and I don't know how to head on and how I'm going to fit that in with
Hmm.
life. But it is something that I am passionate about, because obviously I think I think women's health in general hasn't had the love that it deserves for all of time, if that makes sense. If men were bleeding from their penises, I know for a fact there would have been more things put in place for men. Sorry, boys, but I just think that I
Yep.
just feel like that's the way it is. So yeah, that's something that I will look into doing.
Maybe we can talk about it, see what we can do together.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be amazing. Yeah, 100%. A
cool.
little collab sounds great.
That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, is there anything? Because I am constantly addressing my physical health along with trying to understand my mental health, and within that, being nearly 40, taking the right supplements and getting the right exercise and strength training and stuff in. Do you take many supplements to kind of help with everything that you have to go through month in, day out?
I started taking supplements when I hit 30. I don't know why. I just hit 30 and was like, right, now's the time. My knees are clicking. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, cod liver oil. Take quite a lot. I use the nutrition geeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
So I've got the ashwagandha. If you've ever heard of CMOS or Shilajit, those two are my number ones. Taking CMOS completely eradicated the cold sore virus for me. Like I never got a cold sore for well over a year. Haven't
Wow.
taken that. I ordered it online and you can make it yourself. So it is basically just moss out of the sea, dried up. So you have to like soak it in water, blend it, and then you can either add whatever else you want into it. So I put a little bit of shilajit in there, and then I'll add that into my smoothie. Now that's got like 99 materials, 99 minerals that the body needs. And obviously, if you don't have a varied diet, you won't get all the materials materials. God,
You got painted on the brain, you have.
um, you won't be getting all of the help me out.
Minerals.
That's it. There we go. All the
We got
minerals
it.
needs. I'm like, that help us out, Laura. Come on. So yeah, I take quite a lot to be fair. I don't drink tap water. I don't like to drink
Because there's a lot of
metals and stuff in it.
metals.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest with you, I don't trust the government. I don't trust a lot of people to be fair. I buy my water off a guy online called the Water Boy and it's Kangen water.
Wow.
And
Okay.
basically it's ionized water, so I think the molecules in it are split.
Right.
But it's supposed to have like anti-aging. It's got loads of really good properties to it anyway. But yeah, it's called Kangen water and have a little look at it. I
Yeah.
swear by it. Best water on the market. You can buy machines that filter it for you, but I think they're quite expensive. So I just get mine off a guy online called the Water Boy, and he's on Instagram. He's on the Northwest if you want to take a little look. But yeah,
Cool.
he delivers as well. So yeah, it's quite good. They come in 5 litre jugs, but yeah, I swear
Okay.
by it. It's quite funny. I don't actually drink water. I can't drink water alone. It has to be juice.
Has to be flavoured.
It has to be flavoured, yeah, so I have to put something in there. Like, unless I'm on a desert, I won't put actual just water in my body. I don't know why. I don't understand why the one thing we need to survive has no flavour.
Mad, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
I've never
the
actually thought about that.
one thing we need to survive has got no flavour. Like, it's not fair. Like, just a little bit of orange or something. I'd be happy with that.
Definitely. Definitely. From following you on Instagram as well, I noticed, well, you've been quite open about your university degree. That's where I'm going with this.
You go, I was a bit worried then. I was like, oh my
No,
God.
no, it's not a cliffhanger. I'm just can't get my words out. So yeah, your university degree. Are you happy to tell us a bit more about that?
So, when mentioned earlier about manifesting, okay, so I'd say like 4 years ago, my relationship broke down and I had to start new. Which as I'm sure a lot of yous understand, can be quite hard. So obviously I got the flat that I live in now, and I've never really been into like religion, but I went and moved into like being spiritual then, and like manifesting and trusting in like abundance and law of attraction, stuff like that. So I don't know where this idea came from, but I wrote down a 10-year plan. And on that 10-year plan, it was to have my own construction company based around women workers. So that was my
Right.
idea, that was my main goal. And then over the next few weeks, I was on Instagram. Well, I wrote this down. I didn't speak it into existence. An ad came on Instagram, and it was Bath University, Management and Construction. So I was like, I'm applying. That's a sign. I'm going to go for it. So I applied, and they said the campuses that they had were Manchester, Birmingham, or Leeds. So I obviously went for Manchester. That's closest to me. I went in for an interview and had to sit an English test. And they asked me one question, and I just reeled it off. And she said, "Right, you've passed the interview. You've just answered all the questions in one question." And I was like, "Oh, easy."
Wow, check
So
you
it's
out.
and that was it. Yeah. So I just think it must have just really aligned, and I've just been put where I was supposed to be. I do really believe that everything happens for a reason. So yeah, I wrote down that plan, and I'm 3 years into my degree. Like, I'll be starting my last year in June. So yeah,
Wow, that's really awesome,
yeah.
and I can't imagine the pressure you are under with running your own business and doing that as well. Yeah, that blows my mind.
My
So,
ADHD makes it really easy for me to do things that are hands on, but really hard for anything on the computer. So I can have a meltdown because I've got to send an email. So on my last assignment, I have 30 days to do them. I sat down on a Sunday and was there for 14 hours and got it submitted just in time. But I hate doing that,
wow.
but it's almost as if my ADHD won't let me do it until I've got no more time to do it. And then it's like, right, downtime. It's almost like we hyperfixate then and we get it done.
Yep.
But yeah, I'd rather build a house brick by brick than do paperwork. It's just madness. I don't know why. I've just always been that way.
No, I'm the same. I think sitting down at a computer for more than an hour is, yeah, it can bore me to tears as well. I have to get up and, yeah, just walk around my flat and or just do something a little different for a few minutes, and then I'll come back to it and I'll be like, right, okay, let's do it again.
I notice as well at university when I'm in class, if there's only like two or three of us in there, I can focus. But if there's more than like 5 or 6 people in that classroom, I can't read a question on the laptop and it goes in my brain because I can hear table legs scratching, I can hear conversations, phones are ringing, I can hear everything happening. It's weird. So I can't really focus on it. So I go into class because I need to for my mark. But while I'm there, I'm not really actually picking anything up because there's that much going on.
It's like sensory overload.
Yeah, so yeah, I can't study in complete silence. I have to have noise. But if there's too much noise, it throws me off.
Yeah.
I have to find the balance. It's a bit weird.
I'm like that with reading. If I pick a book up and I've got plenty of books that are like half read because I can't get through them.
The shelf above me now. I haven't read one book on that shelf, but I've flicked through the first pages of them all. At least we've made some progress on them, though.
Yeah, I've learned a few things, you know.
Yeah, yeah. The furthest I got was the Let Them Vary by that Mel Robbins. So I dig that. More than a chapter through with that. So I was impressed with myself. Well,
Nice.
yeah, I always try and push myself to read, but I never get round to it. I think listening to podcasts or listening to it in audio version probably works better.
Yeah, I
In
think
my imagination.
yeah, I'm very much a podcast whilst I work kind of person, and sometimes I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's an interesting thing," because you like subconsciously listening and
Why?
absorbing the information whilst you're physically doing something.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, with reading, I have to have, like, just music on in the background that's got no words, like Tibetan bowls or something like that, just something peaceful that's
Otherwise,
really
yeah. Will you start singing along in your head then? And then
yeah,
you lose focus on what you're doing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But but yeah, reading's definitely something that I'm trying to focus on in a way of learning more about myself and the whole gratitude and, yeah, I guess abundance and positive thinking and learning good habits. Because, funnily enough, the book I'm reading at the moment is Atomic Habits. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've got that up there as well. So I've read the first chapter, like I said.
I was quite proud of myself the other night, actually. I did like 4 chapters. I was like, boom, let's go. But yeah, I think reading stuff like that as a self-employed person, as a business owner, helps you kind of manage everything that is on your plate because, again, building good positive habits that can be sustained will only benefit you. But yeah, touching back on your construction, women only construction company.
Sort of, I know that sounds very sexist. When I started uni, it was 8% women to 92% men, and they wanted to be 50-50 by 2030. I don't know if it will ever be 50-50, like, But women, since I started my Instagram, absolutely blow my mind. If you're a woman, if you're in a trade, if you've got your own business, you are incredible. And like, I don't understand. I don't think you understand what you're doing. It's a domino effect. So like other women are seeing what you're doing and realizing their own self-worth and what they're capable of and pushing themselves to do better. And it is. I feel like there's a change coming in the world. I do feel like it is slowly leveling out. And yeah, I'm so impressed by it all, and it makes me so proud to be a woman. So give yourselves a pat on the back. Like, I love you all. You're
Whoop, whoop,
incredible.
whoop.
Like, literally, I love it. It's so refreshing to see. Like, even just before Christmas, I was in the shop and me painting and decorating stuff. And a man, he looks at me and my stuff, and he says to me, painting and decorator. And I was like, yeah, painting and decorator. He was like, I don't think women should do that job, but that's just my opinion. And I just thought, I'm not going to tell you my opinion, but you have a nice day. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there are still men that look down on women for trying to do a trade or trying to do a job. And it's almost as if they think we're not good enough.
Yeah. And also, why did that dude think he was entitled to tell you that? Like, why did he have to say that to you?
Because he's a man. And he's like, he can do anything he wants. It's a man's world,
Well,
isn't it? It is a
this is
man's
it.
world.
I mean, we're not downing on all the fellas. Let's just be
No,
clear.
listen, we only
Yeah,
know these trades because men have taught us. So I do
there you
appreciate
go.
the men. There are a lot of men that are very supportive of women. And
Yeah,
I love yous for that. But there are a lot of men that need to get with the times. Come on.
that's it.
Let's make it more equal now. Men have had the ropes for all of time. Give us a little bit. Give us some of the fun. Let us see what we can do with it.
Give us some of the fun.
Give us some of the fun.
Definitely. I do agree, though. I do think that there is a shift, and it's happened over the last year or two, maybe a little bit longer.
100%.
It's great. I love it. And yeah, seeing so many different trades on, I mean, Instagram's the biggest one to see everybody on. It's the easiest one to see people on, isn't it? So
Instagram gets a big love heart from me. So much support on there. In comparison to Facebook, there is no comparison. Like, Facebook is full of people that'll just troll you, just hate you. But I kind of like it. I love going through the trolls and seeing what they've got to say. And it says more about them than it does about you because they're taking time out of their day to make someone feel like crap.
that's
And
it.
you can't be happy if that's what you're choosing to do with your spare time. Happy people don't hate, and hating people aren't happy. So
That's
that's
it.
what I say.
I think my experience with that kind of thing, I've not had a lot of it until starting the podcast and the steady growth of the podcast
Yeah.
and spreading my wings out into all the other platforms.
When you get the trolls, you've made it. You're out there. You're getting out there.
I'm steadily getting some of these random comments on certain clips and stuff, and I'm like, do I reply?
Sometimes,
Don't reply. Don't
a lot of the
reply.
time, I have to bite my tongue and delete what I've wrote because I think I don't want to be like them. And I
Yeah,
don't want to portray myself to not be a nice person because I wouldn't dream of making someone feel bad about their day when they're trying to post videos and do a livelihood. And I think that's an incredible thing. Like, they're trying to better themselves. Like, even I will support anybody and everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, I've got nothing but love to give. And I don't understand when people come from a front of hating. Like, I only have to guess that they don't live a very nice, happy life, or they don't have a good lifestyle, or maybe
yeah.
they haven't had the best upbringing. But yeah, people treat you how they feel about themselves. So don't take it to heart too much.
Nah, not at all. It doesn't. No, it doesn't bother me. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it, where you
Keep
think,
it on the
shall I bite
screen.
my tongue and just ignore it? But yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It comes part and parcel with putting more out there on social media.
That's it,
You're
100%.
just going to encounter different people, but it is what it is, definitely. Now, obviously, we've been chatting a lot since before Christmas,
Yeah.
and you have been insanely lucky, haven't you? Come
Yes.
on, tell us all your winnings. Come on.
So, firstly, somebody gifted me an extraction unit, a Merca extraction unit. So they were purchasing a new one. And I put a funny video on TikTok saying like, I don't really take my videos on TikTok seriously. It's just a joke. So I was like, who have I got to sleep with to get a dustless sander? Like, you know what I mean? Because I'd done Margaret's bathroom and I turned round and I couldn't see. It was a cloud of smoke. Like, it's just not good for your health. It's not good for like people's properties. It just doesn't look professional. So I was like, right, 2026, let's get this dustless sanding on the go. And I got a message off this guy and he said, I've seen what you did for Margaret and I've seen your video on TikTok and I think that you deserve the unit. So I'm going to send you the unit. And I was like, what? So he
Wow.
sent me the unit and then I got the two Merca sanders on my credit card because obviously the unit itself was like £700. So he saved me a lot. He's like an angel. I won't mention who he is because of his religion. If he does
That's
something
fine.
nice, yeah, do you know what I mean? If he does something nice and then obviously boasts about it, it goes against him. So he
Okay.
knows who he is, and I love him for it. And if you're seeing this, appreciate it so much. But yeah, he changed my life. So then I purchased the Sanders. But then I entered the Tesla giveaway, didn't I? Which was the tapes and the
Yeah.
sustainer, which the sustainer itself was like 50, £60 to buy.
I know. It's mad, isn't it?
We won it, but then you won it as well, didn't you? Didn't you win the Tesla one? I was like,
I
yeah,
did. Come
me.
on. It's
Ah, that
coming in
was
the
so good.
post
Is
tomorrow.
it? Is it? Oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait for you to get it. You know, it makes life so much easier when you're taking your stuff into work. Looks so much
Yeah.
more professional as well. I'm like, let me just get me tape out my box, lifting the lid. It's amazing. But then I get a random message 2 days ago, and I was like, I almost think that these are fake accounts trying to scam me. So I'm like, this real? This can't be real. Like pinching myself. So I get a message off Wagner Company saying you've won the Christmas giveaway, which is I think it's the backpack sprayer. But
Yeah.
it's like a £460 piece of kit that I've won. And I'm just like, what?
Come on.
I Let me go back to the manifesting. Over the past 2 to 3 months, I've worked really hard on trying to keep my mind on a positive path. On even bad things happen, I'm like, right, okay, this is supposed to happen. Trying to work through it in a positive way. And since I've done that, all these good things are happening to me. And I'm just like, what? What the hell is going on? Like, yeah, I can't. I'm so appreciative of it all. It's blown my mind. But
That's
yeah,
mad.
isn't it? So
Love
yeah,
that.
I can add spraying onto the list of services. I am gonna link up with one of the other decorators on Instagram. I've messaged her and said, when you next book a kitchen in, can I come and shadow you? Like obviously I don't want paying for it. I just want to learn. And I've never used a sprayer. I don't know how you get the paint in there, whether you have to dilute it. So anything that can be absorbed for this little sponge in my brain, I will take. So hopefully this year as well, I'll be doing a little link up and possibly a little collaboration, which would be cute.
Ooh.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that one.
Awesome. See, that's just another example of us coming together as tradespeople and wanting to actually help each other instead of seeing each other as competition. The fact that you felt it was okay to go and ask if you could shadow, and they've obviously accepted and said, yeah, absolutely.
I
That's just,
There was no
yeah,
doubt in my mind or negativity when I even thought to ask that because of how supportive the paint and decorating community is.
there you
So
go.
I live in Liverpool. I don't know any other decorators from Liverpool. I've never met them face to face. And when I've messaged them on Instagram, they don't want to talk to you. It's almost as if they're like, you're going to rob my job. So in Liverpool and my local area, I haven't met any other decorators. But then when I went to the paint and decorating show, and I've met them from all over the country, the support has been next level. Like honestly, I can't get my mind over how much, considering we're in the same trade and we're all doing the same job. It blows my mind. I can't thank them all enough.
Was it the first year you went to the show last year?
So this year is the first year where I've had like my Instagram where I've kind of gone in fully. Beforehand, I just worked from me Facebook page and through word of mouth, so recommendations. I set the Instagram up, seeing so many other female decorators, but other females in the trades, and was like, wow, it's opened up a whole new world for me because obviously I need to find all these when I set up my company. Yeah, and then obviously I went to the decorating show, and the networking is just amazing. Yeah, it just feel like it's like a grenade. I went there and it's blown up. So yeah,
Amazing.
and it's incredible.
It was actually the first time I went both days last year. I went the first day on my own, and within the first 10 minutes, bumped into Pamela from Pamela Painted Spaces.
Yeah, yeah,
And we spent the whole day together wandering around and
yeah,
chit-chattering. And then the second day I came back with my dad because he likes to come to the show and just
yeah.
tootle around and
It's
talk to
cute.
people and stuff. So
Did walk past you and seen your face, but we've not met officially, and it was like you were talking to someone, I think. So I'm like, "I'm
oh,
sure that," and then, yeah, we just didn't get to meet, but we'll
there
be
you
at the
go.
next one. It's in Birmingham, isn't it, the next one?
It is because 'cause they're joining it with the installer show, I believe.
Yeah, I think they've bought it, or I don't know. Someone's taken it
Yeah,
over, but it's a little
it's
bit
gonna be
closer for us,
massive.
isn't it? Where are you situated? Where are you?
So I'm in Nottingham, so I'm Midlands, but yeah, it'll be a little bit closer for me,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah,
I don't mind
so
traveling, to be fair. If it's like a little holiday for me. I like it. But yeah, the painting and decorating show was so good, and I came away with so much stuff. Like I wasn't expecting that. Really
really,
not. Yeah.
there's a lot
Obviously,
of freebies, isn't they?
a lot of freebies. Like, yeah, obviously, I paid, bought things. I got the paint warrior badger brush to try that. I haven't tried it
Yeah.
yet. It's in my collection of 40 new brushes that are just sitting there. But see, the thing is, when you when you pay for a good brush like that, I'm scared to get it dirty. Like, I don't want to hurt it. I'm like, no, my precious. Like, I think I might have a slither of autism with my ADHD because I'm a bit weird over like.
With that though, the badger brush, it washes really well. So don't be scared using it. I
Are
wouldn't
you
use
you a save your brushes to last and wash them all together kind of gal, or do you wash them straight away?
I wash them at the weekend, let's
Okay.
say. If I know I've finished with that brush for the week, then I'll wash it either Friday, Saturday, or maybe even Sunday. But yeah, I'm more like a weekly washer of brushes and rollers unless I really cannot be bothered.
Yeah. I'm a do it straight away. I can't. I'm like, get the
Yeah.
paint off. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't like getting paint on the handle. I like scrub it off. I want them
Oh,
to look new.
I
It's
do.
impossible to keep them now, isn't it?
It is, it is. The main thing is to look after them, though. You have to because you spend what, 7, 8 quid upwards for a decent brush nowadays. Gone are the days, I think, are buying your budget brushes and just tossing them.
But yeah,
Tenner a job, or plus. I
yeah.
don't understand that mentality.
Paints on the market now as well are mostly water based. So
Yeah.
unless you're doing is it the bin?
Yes.
One of
Zinza
one of
bin.
the Zinzas ruins the brush, but you can keep it in the tin and just keep using that the whole time. So yeah, I think now with the paints that are on the market, because we've mostly come away from the oil bases, haven't we?
Pretty much.
Brushes keep kinda well, and if you've used Pretty Boy,
Oh,
you know the deal.
you do know the deal. That is
We're
the
doing some name dropping here, aren't we?
aren't we just? All of the brands. Come on, we'll tag you
Really,
all
yeah.
in. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought to myself, like, imagine getting in the shower and just wetting your hair and not putting shampoo and conditioner on it. Ugh, it's like straw. So why do
Yeah,
we do the same to our brushes? So they need to be shampoo conditioned and given the same love as you would for your hair. So yeah,
there you go. Just makes sense, doesn't
it does, it does.
it? Right, we're coming to the end of our little chat here, unfortunately. Boo. But
It's like sad times.
I know, real sad times. I like to do a quickfire question round. So it was a bit hard for me actually to find out some personal bits and bobs about you. So normally I can find at least a couple of things or remember a couple of
Easy.
things I've seen. So here we go. Okay. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Wallpapering or painting?
Painting. I like I like that there's a difference. Like some days I paint, some paint times I paint, so that it's not all painting. But
Yeah.
painting is probably my go-to, yeah.
Driver or passenger?
Driver. I'm never passenger princess.
Me neither. Meal deal or homemade lunch?
I can't do sandwiches out the shop. I
Ah.
can't do sandwiches that have got sauce on already. I
Uh,
don't trust. I've got an issue with trust. Yeah.
Soggy sandwiches.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, not good.
No.
Interior or exterior work?
Unless you like the cold interior. And it's a hard one. I do like doing exteriors, I just don't get many of them.
Okay. I've seen a couple you have done, and you
Yeah.
did a massive exterior on
The
a
double cottage was absolutely immaculate. So beautiful.
That looked
I
banging.
need to work on that one. When you get
Yeah,
jobs like that, it makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? Just so nice.
absolutely. Definitely. This is gonna be an easy one for you. Dogs or cats?
Dogs, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, the little fur babies are having a nap behind
The
you.
baby's there now. Yeah, it has to be dogs always.
Bless. And early start or late finish?
I always finish late, so I'm gonna say late finish. I'd love to be an early starter, but I am a late finisher, so that's what it is what it is.
There we go.
There
It
you
is
go.
what it is. Awesome. I like to wrap up everything with a couple more questions. If you could be a different trade, what would you choose and why?
Do you know what? That's a hard question though. I love building stuff, so, like, that would come under carpentry, wouldn't it? Because I did engineering at school and was really good with all the sheet metal and stuff. I don't know, because I quite like the idea of tiling and plastering. I'm gonna say carpentry. Yeah, so a
Yeah,
I think that'd be good, yeah, would work. I feel
uh,
like there's always something going on with that. You're always kept busy. So
yeah, there's
yeah.
a lot of branches from it, isn't there?
Would you
Definitely.
would you go with carpentry, yeah?
I think I would, yeah. From renovating a couple of houses and stuff and seeing my joiner, a carpenter, fitting the kitchen, for instance, door frames, and then obviously speaking to Emily, Chippy M. I don't know if you've heard of her, but it's from structural carpentry to the stuff we typically associate skirting, door frames, doors, etc. Yeah, it blows my mind, the angles and everything, how it fits together. Yeah,
I'm gonna try and do me laminate floor, but I think that's gonna be hard because of all the little angles and the little cutouts, but
that's it, innit? Yeah.
I'll take anything on me. I just refer to myself as Mel as all trades because I'll just give anything a go.
Fair play. Fair play. And what trade or who do you think I should have on the show next?
I have got a friend I would love for you to bring her on. She's a dab hand at everything. Like, she impresses me so much. I don't know if I can share her page. Her name's Emma, but I don't know what her actual business logo is.
Okay.
But she's just, yeah, she does a bit of everything. She's taken on a camper
Mm,
van and converting that. I aspire to be like Emma. I just love the girl. I love everything that she does. And yeah, I think I see a lot of myself in her. She's independent. She pushes herself, doesn't set herself no limits. And yeah, I'd love to see her on.
okay.
That's probably biased.
The
Let me think of somebody else.
camper van Renault, though, that's kind of gripped me because that is a dream of mine.
Well, it was a camper van, but she's got a horse box. So it's a horse box that she's renovating. But yeah,
Wow.
she surprises me because there's always something new with her. She was tiling
Okay.
last week. Yesterday, she put up plasterboard and was plastering. So I'm just like, yes,
Wow.
girl. I was like, can we just set up a company together? Because we can do it. I've got a lot of love for Emma. And yeah, very passionate about what she does. I'm proud of her. She's doing so well. So yeah.
Awesome. Amazing. Now, where can people find you, Mel? What are your social media handles?
Painting with purpose. That's just my logo for now. I do want to get like a little one of me made up, but it's hard work trying to find a designer and that. So, Painting with
Yeah,
Purpose by Mel. I'm on Instagram or Facebook. And I do have TikTok, but I don't post that much on TikTok. That's just like for fun. But yeah,
cool.
that's what you can get me on. And I just want to say thank you so much for having me on. It's an honor and I really appreciate it. It's been amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And I'll make sure that your handles are in the show notes for the podcast so that anyone can click on them and follow you. And yeah, thank you for giving me some of your time as well. I've thoroughly enjoyed getting to know more about you and I feel like we'll be chatting a lot more from
Yeah,
this going forward as
100%.
well.
100%. And yeah, thank you.
You're
I wish
welcome.
I wanted to say as well, well done on being worldwide because you're in Australia, America, the UK. Girl, you're smashing it.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
well done. Well done on the growth of the podcast. Made up
Yeah,
for you.
doing a best. Even though it's my podcast, it wouldn't be doing so well without you guys, without you and the rest of the guests that come on because you are what people are tuning in to hear,
Yeah,
So I can only thank everybody that's been on the show for the growth of it. There's a lot more countries that have listened. I mean, it's mad. Every week a new one pops up and I'm like, what?
Let's get the girlies out there.
That's it. That's it. Well, again, thank you, Mel, for your time. And yeah, we'll speak again soon.
That's great. Thank you very much.